Yeah, there it is. Okay, finally. I almost did not make it fast enough. Okay, I changed the username for the glitch very slightly. So the way I used to have it was that there would be 6 dots that just flew to the top of the screen and like above that as part of the glitch setup. But now that I figured out the glitch a bit more, I've hid them in the bottom of the screen and they just kind of stay below the bottom of it. So they don't really appear at all anymore. Okay. Rosie's legendary rank. And so is Endless, yeah. Alright. Who's gonna be next? Okay. There's a couple Outlaster ranks, I think. Johnny and Mini Milkman are the only ones, I think. Why don't you use Johnny Bananas? Alright. I'll just choose Mini Milkman, I don't know. Okay, yeah. Now Endless is here. Okay. First challenge. This one's okay. You could probably do this one if we're good enough of a team. Hopefully. Let's see what the others are. Okay. A lot of newcomers and competitors on the other teams. 2 winners. Okay, let's see who's gonna get this first point. Come on. There we go. We get the very first point, which is good. Okay, Orange gets the next one. Alright. It's sort of a slow pace so far. We are still getting some of the points. Alright. Alright. I should have realized earlier that there's an Agent 1 and there's an Agent 2. Yeah. But anyways, 3-2 to nothing. So Gray is really gonna have to catch up. Agent 2 is trying to tell everyone the answers. Well, yeah. That would work a bit more effectively in team chat. But yeah. Okay. I mean, we've still got a huge lead. I don't think we can lose it. I don't think we can mathematically be out anymore. Not yet, at least. Gray scores their first point. And okay, yeah, now it's almost out of reach for them. Agent 2 and Huya are both gonna have to score points for their team. And then they're gonna have to beat the orange team in the next chance they get. Nope. 6-3-2. Gray team still loses. Well, there's the first one. Are there any... Oh, there's one here. Now, there's one more somewhere. And I might end up searching for that before I actually get the advantages, because there's a lot of time. So I'm just trying to use that time to search in areas that I don't think I've searched in yet. I doubt I'll end up finding that last hint. Although 2 out of 3 is still really good. There's the wall. So. Oh, I with Al. I don't think the hammer spam even does anything. It's just something that I always just end up doing. For no real reason. Okay, now I will actually end up getting the advantages, because yeah, I don't think I'm gonna find that last hint. Okay, first one ends up being a vote steal. And a friendly uses the safety. And a fake safety. Yeah. I feel like straight lines could I feel like moving in straight lines could also could be like some sort of indicator that someone's found an advantage. So, yeah. The person voted out of Outlaster this time is Ronnie with 2 votes, and that's enough. So yeah, there were a few nullified votes in that elimination. Right off the bat. Now. Could be somewhere, but I don't know. Okay, this time the teams are actually perfectly even. Although I do still think about the fact that in this layout, the orange team is slightly farther away from all the other teams. So that ends up putting the yellows at a slight disadvantage. I'll just take this one. Agent 2 is going for us right away. Never mind. I'll just take this. Perfect escape. Hello, host. We've got a lead going. I'll go for orange, actually. That did not work. That worked. There we go. This one's really intense, though. Oh no, they're gonna get the last one, though. Not really too sure who to vote on this one. Okay. I might end up choosing either Johnny or Milkman. Although I'm not sure which one. Okay. Alright. So voted Mini Milkman. We'll see if that was a good idea at all. First vote goes to Mini Milkman. Then to me. Then Iris. You get eliminated for the first time on screen since you use like it would probably be more like the first time I got eliminated on stream since like last week, I think. Cause I think I got like I think some people voted me on like the first round of one of the other games from some time back. Also, Mini Milkman got voted out. Okay, it's time for Endless to disappear again. Okay, and this one's better. Mini Milkman 4. Alright. Will there be 2 winners again? Surprisingly not. There's only 1 winner now. So it's just gonna come down to the last one, the last person standing, it seems. Endless is in the lobby right now, and someone in there said, "Does anyone want to guess my age?" Like, okay. Endless does not want to see that in the lobby. The one thing I do is wait a little bit because of the bar. Like, I can just wait a little bit. Okay, I don't even think that works. I think the thing gets harder at the same rate, regardless. I don't even think it matters, honestly. From what I just saw there. There. This is one of those team colors where none of the items will just blend in as easily. Like, sometimes like a tree could blend in with the green thing here a little bit. Okay. Let's see. That, full bar again. Not for long though. Those fish. Those fish again. Tree. Tree again. Coconut. The coconuts are easy to spot. Fish. Tree. Coconut. That was just in the middle of everything. Pretty much full bar still. How's everyone else doing? I might have been the last one. That's insane. Hello, Bed War Play. So yeah, we end up winning that one, at least. So, both teams going in their own separate elimination this time. Who will they decide on? Okay. Who would the gray team and who would the orange team pick? Because there are those two allies. Not sure if anything over here yet. Okay. It is pretty likely that someone on this team has a safety. A vote steal is used by friendly on Agent 2. This is no ordinary Agent 2. This is an Agent 2 with a space at the end. Now, Agent 1 also has an advantage. And it's an elimination exit. That means neither of the agents can vote. So. Also, friendly has 50% of the elimination control. And also, if Huya and I am Steve both vote friendly and friendly votes one of them twice, then the 2-2 tie will result in a tiebreaker challenge. So, how will that turn out? It is possible that Agent 2 does, and I would assume Agent 1 would also leave after that. And friendly has another advantage just for good measure. So, first vote ends up going to friendly, does not count. Then friendly does not count again. So the last 2 votes must both be coming from friendly. So the final vote, unsurprisingly, goes to Agent 2. Alright. Unsurprisingly, both agents ended up leaving. But these eliminations are not over, because the orange team still has to eliminate someone. I could look into that. Let's see. It's a lot of friends on that person's friend list, so it would probably take a little bit of time to search through them all. Oh, there he is. I found them on each other's friend list. Okay. Actually kind of makes me wonder if there's any others. If I were to look through all these, then I just try to find a match. Oh. Did not take long. I found Mini Milkman there as well. I would really not be that surprised if Johnny Bananas was also on there. Yeah, let's see if that's actually the case. The one weird thing I've experienced with the Roblox website is that I can't even really enter any games from the Roblox website for some reason. Except it only applies to this account. Because for the other one, I can get in just fine. And there's also some other things that for some reason I just can't even do for whatever reason. And even then I try to move while looking through the... I haven't been sure why it's happening. It's been going on for like a week or something. And Liz got voted this time. Maybe... Okay, I did not notice Giant Bananas on Steve's friend list. Oh. I'm Steve actually left. Okay. Looks like we're having a team swap. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes when Endless gets involved, things can glitch a little bit. Not really. It's not really a glitch. It's just like slightly uneven teams. I remember one team swap being a 4v3, but after Endless leaving, it was a 4v2. Well, this one, it would have been a similar case. I mean, with Endless joining, it would make the teams equal. So, that wouldn't really make things unbalanced at all. Perfect. There we go. A little bit of lag. There we go. I'm getting the treasure chests now. Yeah, the last one's perfectly fine, I think. Not good timing, Johnny. The other people are getting the treasure chests now, so I might as well wait over here. 2 out of 4. Come on. One of you. Alright. I've got my hammers ready. Okay. They're not that close yet. Johnny. Okay, there we go. Now we can work on this puzzle. Wow. Where are the others? There it is. 40 to 9. Okay. Now it's Pink Team's turn to vote someone. I can still check friends list. The issue is that I can't. Like, that's one of the things I can't do. I can't look at lists of servers. I can't really search things. Can't check like friend lists or anything. Two people on that team left. So these are the only 3 left for that team. So, who's getting voted this time? I wonder if L and Huya are both gonna vote Iris. I don't know yet. So first vote goes to Huya. Then to L, so my guess was wrong. But it is a three-way tie. So now we go to random decision. So it could really be any one of them. The player that will be eliminated is Iris. So now Iris will join Liz and Mini Milkman in the Redemption Challenge. So now we move on to the next round. It's a good time for the Redemption Challenge when there's 7 people remaining in the game. So Bridging the Gap is the Redemption Challenge this time. Which of them is gonna win? Right off the bat, it's probably not gonna be Liz at all. Yeah. I would not be surprised if it was Iris. Like, we will see though. It could be Mini Milkman or Iris. Yep. I feel like Mini Milkman might end up being the winner of the challenge, actually. Iris has 6 tiles placed down. Mini Milkman has almost 9 right now. Yeah. Hello, Pimeness. And yeah. Oh, there's another hint. Might as well try to find this one quickly. I don't know if I'm gonna make it there in time. Yeah, Mini Milkman already won. Nope, I don't make it there fast enough. This one, yep. Here we go. Welcome to the competition. Yep, here we are at merge. I think it just lags because there's too many parts. Like, look at all these that make up the structure of the thing. That's a lot of things. That's a lot of parts. And now there's 8 of them. Unsurprisingly, I will compete for safety. Alright, let's get started here. Here we go. Let's see if I can get a good run going. Ah, no. If I didn't go backwards... Yep, there we go. Yeah, that's gotta be the world's first sub 30. So, that's cool. Let me practice it a bit more, because I feel like doing that. I lost all my water from jumping. That's unfortunate. I'm not getting the height anymore. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I'm pretty sure I've never done it that fast before. What happened at the end there? But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what the optimal strat for that is. Okay. Time to try to get that advantage. Oh, it's like over here. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, there's the private chat message. With a name like this, no one would even know that you'd be trying to private chat me if it failed. Was it text freeze like that? Line breaks. The fact that each line break is 2 characters on PC specifically, or maybe it's just Windows. Whatever it is, just accidentally like causes a trembling, like a little trembling effect to the message, which actually makes it more interesting. So friendly has another advantage. It's a vote block. So, Now Johnny Bananas has an advantage as well. An elimination exit. Okay. Now Friendly has another advantage. An extra vote advantage. Alright, so now we can continue with the voting. Alright. Okay. Let's see. What will happen this time? Wow. A lot of advantage is being used today. Just a moment, now's your chance to use the friendly Europe, unless Europe and everyone has a secret advantage. Friendly Europe, I'd like to use my safety advantage. Huya, you're up. This is a safety advantage. And Friendly's vote block was used on Huya. So, there will be a couple nullified votes for Huya. Let's see how many, though. Huya does not count. Huya does not count. Huya does not count. He has an open mouth on Endless' screen. There's nullified vote number 4. Nullified vote number 5. Okay, and the first actual vote goes to L20 Elvin. And then the final vote goes to Mini Milkman 4. The water in Roblox doesn't really, like, work 100% as intended, so you can... If you do things right, you can go a little bit higher than usual. I'll have to probably, like, show it a bit more, because that'll probably be more helpful for, like, actually explaining it. So I'll probably try to do that, like, once everyone's back at the camp or something. So, first vote goes to L20 Elvin. Then L20 Elvin again. So 2 votes for L20 Elvin. Then another vote for L20 Elvin. Wow. That is 6-0 against L20 Elvin. And then he immediately leaves the server. So Now there's only 7. Even though redemption happened earlier already. We went from the final 8 to the final 7 anyways. Endless will be back. Okay. I usually end up going the safe route on a lot of these. And by that, I kind of take routes like this, like go like around and then like through like over there. So now here's the first one. And there's the first one. And then for this one, I could kind of just do the same thing. And it still works. Okay. Okay, the star one wasn't so bad. Alright. Now, just one more. This one, the last one feels like it's gonna take a while. I mean, it's not the worst. Like, you can just do this. There we go. There. Anyways, where... Okay. Would this even... Okay. I'll try to use this as an example for that. So, we start with, like, swimming along the surface a little bit. Then dip down. Yeah, this feels like... The water here, like, actually acts a bit differently. But it, like, feels like you can do the similar thing. You can just... It's just a bit harder. From, like, this lake specifically. But yeah. Yeah, the one thing you pretty much have to do for that one is... It's just mostly just swimming along the surface. Dive down a little bit. And then right at that moment you just jump. It works a bit better in other maps. But it just happened to be this one, so... Well, now I can't vote for Rosie, so... Now we gotta wonder who else to vote. I might just stick with the same person. Again. So... Mini Milkman, you're up. Endless, you're up. Alright, now the others are finishing up their votes. So... yeah, how are there still more safeties? So yeah, who are you? You're up. I look, this is safety advantage, this is safety advantage, Johnny, you're up. In just a moment, now's your chance to do so. If anyone's a secret advantage, friendly up. Friendly is now safe. First vote goes to Endless. Then Hooya. Then Endless again. Two votes for Hooya. The person voted out is Hooya. 4 votes and that's enough. And just barely, in fact. I think so, at least. And now there's only 5. Okay. There is the very hard stage with the... well, not, it's not really... it feels... the one jump that feels harder than the rest. Than all the other jumps. But it's at the very end, so we definitely will not even get to that. Alright. Let's make it down here, and then there we go. Okay, let's watch the others. Friendly is climbing. There we go. Now Johnny fails, and Mini Milkman also fails. So, will they both be eliminated? Oh. Hooya has 10 friends on his account, and 2 of them are Mini Milkman and Johnny Bananas. So they all are allies, apparently. Okay, now all I have to do is focus on actually making all the jumps. I won't take any shortcuts again. Sometimes I do that, but not always. Yeah, there we go. Alright. So yeah, now I've figured out that these three are allying. I would think. Yep. So yeah. Which one will I end up voting this time? I feel like people don't leave to cancel, like to waste advantages, or to like remove the ability to use advantages as much as I would expect. It's a really, it's a somewhat obscure move. I might use the vote steal on Mini Milkman, but I might vote for Johnny. Mini Milkman can no longer vote, and so yeah. There's my 2 votes. Okay, now Mini Milkman has a safety. My plan worked, I think. I was originally gonna pick Mini Milkman to vote, then I decided instead to use the vote steal on Mini Milkman, then vote Johnny Bananas. So, first vote goes to Mini Milkman, does not count. Mini Milkman does not count. Then, Mini Milkman again. Johnny Bananas. Are my 2 votes all that's left? I think so. If anyone with a secret Avenger would like to use it. Now is not your chance to do so. Alright then. Now it's cryptic combo. One of the shorter ones. So, it's time for you to go grab your torch. Mini Milkman does not count. Everyone else head back to camp. Welcome to the competition. Milkman does not count. Johnny, you're up. First of all, Endless, you're up. Let's get started. Mini Milkman is now safe. This is a safety event. Friendly, you're up. Alright, now counting. That was not 10. Or wait, I must have really miscounted that one, I think. Alright, let's begin the voting. Hooya, you're up. Johnny, you're up. An error has occurred. The server will restart shortly. The voting is now completed. Everyone head to the finale. Welcome. Yeah, that's the one issue with finale is that like the username glitch. Anyways. Unless we'll try to look at the bonus points, but like that's hard to do. I guess I keep rejoining a lot. It starts off with the most dangerous right off the bat. Up next we have the team player, which goes to me. Up next, I'm pretty sure these are not stream snipes, by the way.
Okay, this is endless. Chance to troll. Okay, yeah. I'm surprised Lexus Lulu would support Endless being team captain. I don't know why. Not sure why anyone would do that. I actually don't know if there's a single time when Endless has ever been team captain. Like, in all honesty, I have no clue if the team lead. I did the username glitch too early, I think. I wanted to save that for a little bit. I usually do. I mean, it doesn't matter like what type of jury it is. Like, they never vote. They rarely vote me anyways. There's two Outlaster ranks. Not. Lexus supported Endless being captain. What's going on with the Onkment bar? Yeah, the Onkment bar does that sometimes. Now we got all the team choosing going on. Now. This person, I guess. So, right away we start off with the one where one teammate can carry everyone else. 2 winners. So this time it's not 1 winner. Okay. Let's see. How long can I keep this bar full? I can just keep going. Still. I feel a bit easier than average. Like, I feel like I'm getting in them a bit faster than I usually do. Where is it? There. That's probably counts as the bar being full. Now it does, for sure. Fish. There it is. Okay.
there's the first thing that I need. So now you've got a spawned advantage this time. Lexus Lulu just straight up jumped over the hint. And only now realized it. Oh, there's a third one. Alright, team swap quickly. I'll have to find those advantages later then. I wasn't expecting most of the blue team to just not be there. Okay. Right off the bat, we're going down to 2 teams pretty quickly. In a 7v5. There we go. Let me just toss that aside and save that for later because I'm going to need that. Same with that one. We need 11 pieces. I'll get the few that are in the ocean. I don't think there's any more down there, so I'll just go up here now and... Okay, never mind. You don't even need to do that now. I'll do these ones down here, I guess. Should I just complete the bottom row? Never mind, someone else was doing that. Now this... I thought I clicked that one. That is the one weird rock at a certain like graphics quality. One more and it's up there. So I'm on a different island compared to last time, so there could be even more advantages. Anyways, let's see. That for a bit. Okay, that could have been the spawned advantage. These trees should not be floating in the map still. It's one of the very random details that I just occasionally notice. It is possible that the former green team already found all these advantages. I mean, they had a good chunk of time to find everything, so even if the elimination was skipped. Yeah, I usually do not get this lucky with finding them. First vote goes to May. Then Endless. Then Endless again. Then there's probably... Yep, 2 votes for Ryan. And the person voted out is the fake Ryan. And then Endless leaves before anyone suspects anything. What? I think Ryan fell for the trap. He didn't actually get the most votes. Hold up. So yeah. Well, yeah, that counts as a successful troll, I guess. Yeah, Endless does not feel the limits anywhere near as much as I do. Also, 6v4 is definitely kind of unfair for this challenge. Let's see how that plays out, though. Still nothing. this one's the star. So let me place that real quick. There's 2 over here that I should probably get. And I'll do that real quick. Now it's the last piece, actually. For the very end. Now that those pieces are even good anyways. Okay. Now I've got that one. Yeah, we are getting past these quickly now. I'm not getting any of those. Then there's this one over here. And the blue over there. Which one is this? Okay, yeah, it's the triangle. Just a few more. Perfect. Purple still did not even finish the first layer. Now I've got to reconsider every single place that I could look in. And there's a lot of people still trying to find the super safety. Let's see. But yeah, it looks like May and Ryan are gonna vote each other, and now it's gonna be down to Fierce and Hearts. So for now, those 2 might be safe. Just down to one of these 2. But yeah, now we know that Ryan had a super safety though. It might have been found by this point, I think. On a map like this, chances are that someone has to have found it. First vote goes to Furus. Then May. Then Furus again. Which is actually kind of surprising. We will go into a tiebreaker competition now. Yours versus May.
So, loser will become the final person eliminated from the game. So, which one of them is winning the competition? Yours won the competition. So, now May has been eliminated. That means in about 12 days we're gonna be skipping right to June. And also we're down to the final 9. And also Hearts for me looks like she was an ally with May. Wow. Anyways, final 8. Alright, let's get started. This one's gonna be really chaotic and hard to win. That's not good. Oh, that's also not good. I'm getting knocked back so far now. Wow, okay. This is kind of bad, actually. There was a bit where I could have gotten a lot more points. I'm still behind a lot of other people by so many. Yeah, I'm nowhere near close enough, I don't think. I saw someone else with at least 50. Oh, it looks like we have the players getting eliminated this time around. So I probably won't worry about using my advantages. Do something on that. I think way back I've had that glitch a little bit though. I don't know how to do it. Yeah, that is so hard to replicate. Oh. There it is. Like, I remember that, like, happening to me, like, once, I think. I don't know how I did it. But somehow it worked. Okay. Now we begin. So... Alright then. Now the votes are in. Ryan. Me. Friendly. Me again. I'm still getting voted for a couple times. Oh, it's 4-3 to 1, I believe, unless... Yeah, 4-3 to 1. Okay, friendly got voted that time. I won't have to use my super safety just yet. But I have gotten quite a few votes from that. I'll have to lose one of these challenges and commit to getting the most votes bonus point. No double this time around. Okay. That's 2 votes for... 2 votes for who? Who's getting the 2 votes? Yours is now a pinball. The host is now already like, what is happening? This is what happens when people vote me. More specifically, this is what happens when 3 people vote me. I guess. What? Who? Now's your chance to do so. Let's get started. I could have sworn I saw someone fly at basically, like, not really fly, like, just, like, move at, like, kind of, like, light speed. Almost, it felt like. Like, who was that back there? I don't even know. Another person left. I often try to click on the crown. It doesn't always work. It's, at the end of the day, it's just a hexagon. Friendly, you're up. Friendly, you're up. If anyone has a secret advantage, Alex, you're up. Pay is cooler. You're up. Come on. Who is that? Okay, there's a glitch with the slide that I'm gonna use here. Of course. Alright. Anyways. Hold up. I have to... Where was it? There. Good enough. Yeah. Now we're suddenly at the final 5. And about to be at the final 4. So I'm gonna have to use these advantages fast. Okay, everyone else get ready for the elimination. Yeah, redemption's still there. Trying to get the glitch to work, but it won't for me. It can get close, but not really there. It's another situation where I just have to... Maybe I'll just claim that my advantage usage is random, I don't know. Alicia uses an advantage. Safety block, okay. Safety block. Ryan still does have a couple of nullified votes, so... That I will consider. That I will think about. Ryan also uses an advantage. Extra votes. Okay. So, all the votes are in. Let's see what happens. No one uses any safeties. Oh wait, that's an I. So Aisha. Ryan, you're up. Alicia. Ryan, you're up. Alex, you're up. Now's your last chance to do so. First vote, Furious. Yeah, disregard the other ones. Fierce again. Wow. I'll just use it. Yeah, I thought I might as well just do that. So now it's a tie between Aisha and Ryan. So... a lot of legendary ranks. Hello, Kaba. Which one? I think I will stick with the player I originally chose for this one. Okay, first vote goes to Ryan. Oh, 3-0. Ryan gets chosen unanimously. And now, everyone else head back to camp. This is a perfectly reasonable time for Endless to just show up uninvited. Box breakers. So... and yeah, the advantages are still here. Wait, Endless should very quickly set up for the other glitch. Perfect. Now Endless can try hard as much as he knows how to try hard. Except on mobile, where it's a lot harder for me personally. Alright. Well, looks like Ryan just gave Endless the banana after, like, getting the wrong item. Friendly and Ryan were eliminated. And because of that, the server will restart shortly. So, on to the next challenge. Let's get started. I am not realistically pushing this thing. Never mind, I am. Yeah, I'll gotta go to the other side though. That'll be a lot better. Go in. Go in. Perfect. Which one shall I vote, though? I'll do one more after... I'll do one more game after this one. Okay. Back to the final 5. just a moment from Alex. So let's see what happens this time. A safety block advantage. All right. Okay. My vote will go to... I actually don't know. Okay. Hmm. So, this is safety advantage. Now's your last chance to do so. Alex, you're up. Alex, you're up. Just a moment. Just a moment. Uh-huh. If anyone has a secret advantage and would like to use it... I don't know. I'll just do this again. Once again, it'll probably go to waste. Alex's safety block was used on Furus. Interesting. First vote, Aisha does not count. Aisha does not count. Furus does not count. Furus does not count. Furus does not count. So, the tied players will have to face off in a competition. Alright. So, Alex versus Endless. That's not what I was expecting. Endless is locked in right now. Alex won the competition. It was pretty close. But yeah. And unfortunately, it means that Alex has to go. Alex apparently had a super safety. So apparently all the votes worked out in such a way that that couldn't even be used. Yeah, that definitely said Alex won the competition. There's a few things here. I'll just get them real quick. It's way harder to get multiple items at a time when some of them are fish. I might as well get those out of the way real quick. Oh yeah, I could just drop other fish below the ground because that's what fish do sometimes. So, oh, there goes again. Don't need that. Banana. Okay. Only 3 items left. I was about to say, definitely could have gotten one of them earlier. 1 left. Don't know where it is, though. Maybe it's not even here. And I don't even think it is. I'll have to go to, like, this other area. I could have taken that, but the fish fell on the ground again. I'm actually gonna have a hard time finding the last one, I think. Because I actually have no idea where it is. Yeah, I've looked at both sides of the map by this point. That is really hidden. I do still win by a single item. What else would you expect from someone like Endless? Like, here he is, right there. feel like I just end up finding a lot of glitches in so many different games. Like, the search for meaningless glitches just does not really stop that often. If I like, really feel like looking for some. Yeah, long name glitch, line break stuff. So, GG has a bit of a bujabus. Yeah, after that first bonus point, it was already not enough. Endless will never cease to wreak havoc on the entire Outlaster community. Things probably would be a bit more interesting if I actually like decided that I wanted to turn on the volume for the voice chat things in future games. But I have kind of decided against that. I mean, I have heard someone else say the N-word in voice chat at least once already, so I like to not be as risky with that sort of thing. So I just don't have the volume on stream. Like, I listen to the voice chat like when I'm off stream, just like see what's going on. Not to see what's going on, to hear what's going on.
So yeah, this server has a lot more voice chatting going on than most servers. I already sense an alliance. Actually, there's two. There's two. Lulu and Lemon, I bet, have to be on the same team, like, as an alliance. Like, they've gotta be. Wait, no, that's the same one. That's the same one. I'm gonna pick Skinny, I guess. Right, no. Pick Lemon. Right to no. Pick. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna separate both at the same time. Ultimate getting teams mad at me. OMG, G, stir top. No, why? Yeah. Hello, Alexander. One or two winners this time. Only one winner. Okay. Losing teams will attend the elimination together. Okay. Well, it looks like I'm partnering up with Furious for this challenge. Friendly is still doing his homework, I would assume. At least I can see both teams from here. I mean, okay. They're both still back there. We got a chance. How good is that chance? Pretty good now. Yeah, this is good. This is good. We've scored our first point. Now let's see how those two do. Okay, now it's a bit closer. Oh. I picked those two for a reason. Gray team gets past the second part, but by then it's already too late. This Erver best not be boring. Maybe. I mean, it feels like it has been. I have the tendency to make things slightly not boring in a way that people just don't end up liking as much. Okay. Pink team scores a point. So Xiaolan ends up getting that. Yeah, it's not even close.
as of right now. Almost there. And yeah, we've already won. That was quick. Lesson learned, separate everyone's friends. I'll take notes for the future. Future me still has to learn things. About a couple like very obscure tricks probably. Current me might not even be aware of them. Lemon just trying to start enough drama to keep Lulu interested and prevent her from leaving. This is kind of the main reason that I don't even really engage with like the people trying to start drama as much. There will always be people that just get mad at everyone. Je ain't getting the last word. When did you become French? Sometimes I end up making jokes from time to time. Anyways, where? Oh, it's just back there. Ah, I'll get it later. I should look in this area for like the if there's any hints or whatever. Don't know. Is that the same me that I saw before? No, it's not. Me and my art. No, I thought that said my instead of nine. For a second. Anyways. But anyways, who is gonna get... Okay, elimination exit. Who's gonna get voted this time? Oh, quick safety. I feel like there's been a lot more safeties these past few games. Can we use the safety on that brat Maddie? Is this another alliance? How many alliances even are there? Also, it's... Okay, 7v63. Gray team lost a lot of members. So... Oh, those votes are getting nullified. But anyways, next vote goes to Lemon. Where's we going? then Mia, then Sarthak. Would the TH be pronounced like the in this situation, or to? Like sometimes it's pronounced like to. Those sorts of names. 2 votes for Lemon. Interesting. 2 votes for Mia. Will it be a 3-way tie? I did not even see that advantage. Oh, it's a 3-way tie. Wow. And that also means that if Hammy didn't use the safety advantage, then that brat Maddie would have been eliminated. What if I just confuse everyone right now? Lucky me. Never mind, Oh wait, they must have did it random. I wasn't even looking at that, really. Anyways, Mia's out. These teams are not fair. In fact, if Endless was here, it literally would have been a 7v4v3. Welcome. Oh, it's a full-on team swap already. That's fast. Four v 4v4. Polk, Nye, Friendly, and I. That wasn't supposed to rhyme, but it did. Cool. Alright. Come on. Bring us the items. Yep, someone needs to... I'm going over there. Friendly can pack the items. I'm just getting a bunch of random items at this point. Here's a second fish, because you might need that. Coconut as well. Banana, let me put the flower over here, and then banana again, because I feel like putting a banana in. Let me put that fish on the stand. I always put them on the stand, because they could fall on the floor otherwise. Well, through the floor, I meant. Because sometimes they do that, yeah. Oh, I wasn't supposed to do that. Anyways, here you go. Just think about the future. Also, yeah, I'm gonna have to put a shell on there at some point. I mean... we still got some work to do. We do not need any bananas. Wait, this is a much more efficient way to do things. I'll put them all like over here. So now they're all in reach. I'll get them later. That's a lot of fish we need now. Oops. We do not need this many boxes, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Let me get these ones all the way from over here. Can I not pick these boxes up? Huh, weird. That worked. Okay. So, what team was Endless on? Okay, the gray team. So yeah, who's getting voted this round? There's a few possibilities. Not sure which one will be at though. I'm actually not sure. Really, don't really know much about the pink team at the moment, so I have no, or like how the pink team did. Except that one of them got saved the previous round. I'll just pronounce it like Sarthak, if that's okay with him. But anyways, Beanie Queen gets a vote, and Maddie gets a vote. Fierce was the only person who gets 0 votes, because a 2-to-1-to-1 vote eliminates that brat Maddie. So, no saving her that time, unless a super safety is here or something. And Cammy's on the gray team, by the way, so yeah. So yeah. Sarthak has apparently 5 out of go. So that'll make it a 4v3v2 if that's the case. Never mind, it's just all merge. Okay. So, never mind that. Alright then. Let's see what happens. Let's go. Let's get started. And which player would the majority think has the most friends? I wonder. The most voted player was Lemon. Oh, wow. Skinny Queen was the only person to lose a life. Which player would the majority prefer to be friends with? Like, I would not pick Lulu. Oh, it's a tie this time. Most voted players were Lulu and Furus. Nai and Memo lost a life because Nai and Memo were both teaming with each other and they both picked Memo. The oddball. Yeah, Endless. Obviously. Why wouldn't it be? The most voted player was Endless. 5 players lost a life. Wow. That's shocking. Voted out next. Oh. I mean, Endless is still the weird one. So, of course, that's what I play with Endless. 4 players lost a life that time. Jeff is now staring right at Lemon. Okay, yeah. Most honest. Don't know if picking the allies would work in this case. Like, Lemon was picked. Wow. That one's actually surprising. Now, wait, now we don't know what the question is. Yeah. Turns out I'm bad at this game because literally everyone except me voted Endless. So yeah. Wow, surprisingly that was right. So now we just gotta vote in the majority for something. No one's gonna vote Sarthak. They're gonna vote Lemon. I bet. Like, also, hello X Armor. Endless did his magic dance, and suddenly Lemon got eliminated. I bet they're gonna vote. Oh wait, no, they might vote Endless. Cause they don't even know what the question was. Okay, now the most voted player was Endless. Okay. I was almost wrong on that. Everyone voted in the majority again. Which play was the majority think of as the sheep? Endless? Of course. Endless knows no bounds. What is the... Yeah, what is the heck? Endless is not sparing you. Yeah, Endless is not hacking you, by the way. Very last minute super safety. I might have seen one, like, back in the back, but I don't know. Nah, I think it's just me. Thinking that. I don't know. I mean, Endless can glitch, but Endless can't hack. Okay. With Us is not a player. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if they voted me. Okay, now's your chance to do so. Fierce, you're up. Nah, you're up. Lulu, you're up. Okay, Lemon. Good luck on getting enrolled for the Sacrifice Sanctuary comp thing. Endless is doing all that Endless can do. Oh, Sarthak was the one that got 3 votes. Okay. Wow. Endless gets 1 bonus vote. Then Memo. So a 4-3 vote will eliminate Lemon. 4 votes, that's enough. Endless is not helping. I'm intensely staring right now. You can't see it, but I am ominously staring. Endless will not save you. Well, more recently that might have been changing. He has sabotaged me twice. Now the advantage opportunity. Alright. Anyways. Let's do this. So... that did not work as planned. A little bit behind so far. That was perfect. There we go. Yeah, now my lead's back. All right. There we go. Wow. The host was prepared for that moment. So, let's see. Will I even find anything at all? Alright. After this, we are going to the final 6. So yeah. Who will I end up picking? Alright. I've made my decision. Vote steal on Nye. Yeah, there is the thing about the Nye and Memo alliance that that still exists. So that's why I'm thinking about voting one of them. What? Okay. Now I had a perfect opportunity, and now it just does nothing, basically. But anyways, I'm... another one, okay. Skinny Queen uses an elimination exit, okay. Hello, Oda now. I think I've decided on voting Memo. Alright. Who will be voted out this round? Oh, those two are just right next to each other. Alright. Now let's reveal the first vote. If anyone wants to revenge friendly, you're up. Now's your chance to do so. Start with that god. Start with that god. You're up. Endless. You're up. Nye. You're up. Friendly. TT. You're up. Memo. You're up. Endless. Okay. Alright. Oh, right. These two are also allying. I forgot about that. Two goes for Endless. Then Memo. 2 votes for Memo. Wait. Oh, yeah, right. Memo. Even though that's actually Endless. Yeah, this game has been filled with alliances. Of course it had to be Holy Buckets.
Unless is not an expert with the, Also, why am I being followed? Endless can't get the thing to work. Like, also, why? Yeah, I'm being followed right now by them. Yeah, and I don't think Endless can even get the underwater thing glitch to work. And yeah, Endless is not even really gonna bother with the glitch. I don't know why yeah, they've been following me the entire game. I think they know they might know I'm after them both. Endless deserves that. Did not deserve it. Endless did not deserve a victory after what had already happened. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, the glitch with the anti-cheat, with the high jump and water glitch, that anti-cheat thing that just brings you back always just catches you. I think it's kind of just more of an anti-glitch at that point. I mean, it does still function as an anti-cheat though. Okay. Wait, discount it. I definitely miscounted some things. I went in the wrong one, bro. Oh, nice. So anyways, to find an advantage without a map, you can't really. That's not really something that's possible, unfortunately. That would be kind of interesting, but at the same time, it would be just kind of swinging the hammer a lot, which I just end up doing anyways. Tips of finding advantages. I guess, like, just look everywhere, or in, like, places that no one else is looking. Because essentially, like, after the first round, you don't really have as much of a chance at all. Unless, like, sometimes they will just show up. It's good to just keep looking all the time, no matter what.
Hmm. Hmm. Oh, the other two teamers left, so I'm not gonna vote. I'm not gonna vote Sarthak then. I'm just gonna vote Nye this time. Okay. So now you're up. Now your chance to do so. Furious, you're up. Friendly, you're up. Skinny Queen, you're up. Sarthak, you're up. Memo, you're up. Sarthak. It looks like a 3 to 2 to 2. Sarthak still gets voted. Sarthak left after the first vote could be cast. Oh, it's not over though. Yeah, for the time being, I might just go then and see what happens. Yeah, probably wouldn't have even mattered anyways. Never mind. So now there's only 5. Alright. Bridging the gap. Alright. No blue. That did nothing. Especially considering that it's just over there. And there we go. Oh. Alright. 9 leaves. I thought about using the safety, but no point in even really thinking about it anyways. Fear's also left. So let's begin. We still continue on with the voting. But now, things are slightly different. Actually, I think Memo and Friendly both have actually just only one option to choose from. And then it's just gonna be completely random for for Nye and Furious between those two, I believe. So with my vote, I think there's a 25% chance of Friendly getting eliminated. We'll see. So yeah, 1 vote for Memo, 1 vote for Friendly. 2 votes for Memo. And then 2 votes for Friendly. So, The odds have now increased to 1 in 3. And there are those odds. The tables have something against you. The chairs have something against you, I think. That's my guess. That's my guess on that. And now it's just a 2-player finale. All right. So, let's see what happens. Friendly, you're up. Furious, you're up. Furious, you're up. As your reward for disconnecting, you got to vote twice, Furious. Alright. Welcome! I'm actually kind of surprised that they still have the 3 seats instead of just having 2. I guess it really wasn't that important of a detail. So, essentially no one wrote anything on their vote cards. Alright. Yeah, you should have. I think you should have voted. The person on my right definitely deserved it. Wow, that one doubled my that bonus point doubled my total. Alright, next one goes to Memo. What does the next one have to offer? Next one also goes to Memo. It's again going to be a pretty close game. And then the next bonus point, the final one, I think, goes to me. If it's a final two, tying, then I think it's random from those two. Yeah, Endless technically lost me both games, but at the same time, I probably would not have been voted regardless. Like, one of the other two finals for sure would have been voted. I mean, it wouldn't be Endless for sure, so like... yeah. Okay, there's number 792 though. Alright. And we'll still just continue to stick with the same schedule as I always have. And whatever. We'll just see what happens. But yeah, I will see you next time in Saturday's stream, which will happen at the same time. I might work on something else as well, as an explanation. I want to be able to explain how the glitch works. If you want me to bring up, I can make a quick, like, I can try to make a quick diagram in Google, like, Slides or something. Maybe. If you want me to, if you want to see that. I don't know if you want to, I don't know if you want to see me make the explanation, or try to make the explanation for the username glitch. It's 2:31 AM for me right now. I'll probably just do it anyways. I don't know. But if I set that up, here I am in, I'll crop this. It's supposed to be a YouTube short when it becomes one later on. Okay, I'm try to fit the explanation in this box, if I can. Because most of this was a YouTube short. So here we go. Nope. Let's do that. Will this be enough? No, there's still too long. Putting this in YouTube shorts is gonna be hard, I think. I will add 3 more boxes that are red in a border. I'll put them behind the others. Actually, never mind. I'll just do that. And then every 5th box, I'll make it, like, instead of black, I'll make it gray, I guess. Or maybe a different color. The blue will just kind of help me figure out, like every 5th character, maybe. Or maybe they should just stay gray. So it looks like they don't have much meaning. So like if you put in a username, I'll copy. Say I'll copy up here. Actually, no, I'll do that later. Wait, what if I do a name like user? Nope. Name. So like if I do something like
this, then okay. What the game sees, like from here, this is character number 17, and because this is detected as the 17th character, it deletes all the characters after and at like the 17th character. So like the username, it'll just show up as like this up at the top. What if I do something like, what if I do something different though? So maybe instead of this, maybe in the 16th box, well, I put a 3M dash. This is one of those symbols that actually takes up 3 characters. You know what? You know, I should make this box maroon because it has importance. Yeah, that's better. And then this and this have less significance, and so, yeah. The point I am trying to make with this is, that will be explained. So this is detected as character number 16. And it takes up 3 characters, so yeah, this is the representation of the symbol taking up 3 characters. The way I assume the thing works is that, like, if there's a 17th character detected, then it'll delete everything after that. But since there is no 17th character detected, like, the game won't like delete any of the username because it just doesn't know where to. Hasn't told to delete anything yet. So essentially, after this, you can just kind of put down anything. So you can even put in a second copy of the whole username and or third, and you can even put line breaks. Still, like, I tend to like copy those from other places as well. Like, but essentially, yeah. But overall, the premise is no 17 character detected equals nothing deleted. That's kind of the best way I can explain it. Because I think from like what I've tested, that's how it works. From this. But yeah. This just ends up being detected as character 16, even though it spans 3 characters. And then the next thing after that is detected as character 19. So that's basically just how that works. If you wanted to know that.
So yeah, I don't know. Not sure what else to add to this. I could try to be a bit more like in depth with it. I don't know. I don't know, whatever. That'll just be worked on later. When I am not streaming or whatever. Bye.